taking bribes from the record. He was facing 20 years. He takes 12 months a day, like rat ass Willie D. Right? Turner wore a wire. Y'all Google this. For 2 years, going around talking to all of y'all, doing all the same business that he did to get himself caught up looking at the 20 years. He's still out right now. He ain't turned himself in. It's been over a year. He's been saying. But Jay Prince, you are under the same investigation. Big you have 2-3 federal indictments. Situations you're facing behind developing options, but yet you still maintain a developing option contract with the city of Los Angeles. So how you in back standards with the feds with developing options, but then maintain a contract with the LAPD Street Division for the career program with Los Angeles. Willie D, you are a rat. You are a swindler. You are a scoundrel. And you are a rat. Let's turn the page to old Willie D. William James Dennis, a.k.a. Willie D., has pleaded guilty to wire fraud charges stemming from his purported sales of Apple iPhones to a company known as Texas One Wireless. United States Attorney Tim Johnson and FBI Special Agent in charge Richard C. Powers announced today. At a hearing today before United States District Court Judge Gray Miller Dennis, 42, a rap music recording artist, admitted to posing as an electronic salesman and using eBay to establish his credibility with international buyers.
Swear to God, loose cannon never turned his camera off by accident.
Once the buyers showed interest, Dennis directed the buyer outside of eBay to conduct sales via email. Numerous foreign individuals placed orders with Dennis, Willie D, for iPhones and other electronics. Dennis required payment to be made electronically transferred to his bank account. Once the transaction was confirmed, Dennis would send tracking numbers for packages that were never shipped. When the buyers complained about not receiving their purchases, Dennis would claim he had filed a complaint with the Postal Service or hired carrier that he could not refund their money until he knew where his goods were. Eventually, Dennis would cease communication with the victimized parties. 29 individuals were defrauded of approximately $132,303 between September 2008 and April 2009. You are a crook, Willie D. Okay, we're going to keep going because this gets interesting. Y'all pay attention. Financial fraud, whenever committed in person or via internet, victimizes individuals, communities, and the economy at large, says Powers. Those who feel these crimes can be committed with impunity will learn that the Houston area Cyber Crime Task Force, you the first rapper that ever had the Cyber Crime Task Force, right, will continue to provide investigation and resources to combat and discourage internet fraud. Now, this is where it's going to get interesting. Dennis was arrested by FBI agents on May 13, 2009, as he returned from a trip overseas and was indicted on June 9, 2009. Dennis faces up to 20 years of imprisonment to be followed up by a 5-year term of supervised release and maximum fine of $250,000 for the wire fraud conviction, As part of this agreement with the United States, Dennis will make full restitution and or before sentencing. Judge Miller has set sentencing for April 23rd, 2010, 10 a.m. Now watch this. Dennis will be permitted to remain on bond pending his sentence. So 2009 in June, he boom. And then they like, we gonna wait a whole 10 months to sentence you. He's looking at 20 years. Okay. Let's go to the next document. Here it goes. Now I'm telling y'all, sit down. Y'all just heard what I read. Rapper Willie D gets prison time for wire fraud. Sentencing 10 months later after he's been on the street working. He's been on the street pulling up as Willie D from Rap-A-Lot. Right? People ain't thinking this is serious because us, the street niggas, we don't think about selling some iPhones on eBay and this shit to carry a dub. We don't think about the kind of thing. That don't add up to it. We think about dope, guns, and all this type of stuff. Murder, conspiracy. What they carry the dub? Y'all seen it, right? They allowed him to stay out on bail, the Fed, for 10 months before sentencing. We don't usually see that. I'm about to tell you why. See that? I want y'all to see that. Okay? Watch this. Rapper Willie D gets prison time for wire fraud. He carried 20 years. Rapper William James Dennis, a.k.a. Willie D, was sentenced Tuesday to 12 months and a day in federal prison for the wire fraud. Nigga, how much telling and lying up did you do in them 10
Hell of a deal right there.
How much? Listen, Willie, I swear to God, I'm a fan. Bald head holes, all these songs, I'm a fan. What you see, D? What you see? I see some bald head holes. Hair so short you got to roll it with rice. I'm a Willie D fan. But you are allowing this little dude that even you don't respect, you got problems with, pull you into something, homie, that ain't got nothing to do with you. And he himself, along with Mary Turner, who wore a wire for 2 years on him and everybody else. 2 of his spots in Fifth Ward. Everybody in Houston know what I'm talking about. Just got hit. His spot that he on. Everything you've been doing is being exposed because Mary Turner he done ran amok on all y'all.
Well, that man speaking
Y'all
on that
just
guy.
finding out Mary Turner.
Nice.
Y'all Google the Mary Turner of Houston. It's going to show you got apprehended in 2020 and wore a wire for 2 years of everybody around you. All these situations opening up and things getting signed off and homes over here getting built and ain't got no bathrooms in them. But they done released 15 months, 15 million. A whole lot going on around here. See, my back door is really a front door to what y'all doing. I'm at home chilling. Loose Cannon at home chilling. We called each other at the same time. He said, I got to tell you something. I said, nothing. I got to tell you first. He said, nah, this is important. I said, no, this is important. I said, hey, they down there in Belize plotting. We standing at the same time.
They having a snitching time.
But
CJ Mack.
I'm not finna laugh.
You from the West, and I know you, and I respect Dub C. That's my brother, and I know he got business with you, and I know he deal with you. So I'm gonna be
Not finna be
happy.
laughing.
I'm gonna act like you gonna be the CJ Mack I know and can't no man press, because you always been a standalone good dude. But I'm letting you know, bro, if you want to be part of this circuit, we done dug. We done got whatever we needed to expose. right? So I'm gonna act like you gonna man up and do like you always do and say, hey,
Jitty.
brother, I hope y'all brothers can get it right, but this ain't got nothing to do with me. But you, Willie D, you the rat. You need to explain to the world, iPhone bandit, okay? Con artist. You stole 133,000 from these people with fake iPhones that you never said. Got wrapped up by this task force we never heard of. They let you stay out another 10 months. You looking at a dub, and you come back 10 months later and get 12 months in a day. Now, all those who then did federal time know what that 12 months in a day represents.
5K1. Oops.
You understand what I'm saying? You know what it represents. Jay Prince, the ex-chief of the police, discipline enforcer, resigned. This is the same dude, Jay Prince, who was sweeping your son's rape allegations up under the rug. One of them got sealed. We got that content too, right? Two of your spots in Fifth Ward just got hit and shut down by the feds. I mean, you know, don't blame me. You supposed to be who they say you supposed to be, but evidently you ain't taking care of your people right because
Get off
they
here.
opened up the back door, the
Get
side
over
door,
there,
the
man.
upstairs window, and the front
Talking
door.